You're here, I'm here, might as well get the show on the road, right? That's what we do. It is, what is it, Wednesday evening, and I'm off the next 4 days, so I got time to kill. Time to do some Satisfactory, which is finally out on Steam. I did not want to buy that on that other platform. Not gonna comment on that. I had a very early alpha key for this game. That was very kind. I got that for free, and I played it. I can't even remember. 2 years ago? It feels like at least 2 years ago, and it was really nice. It didn't have any of those pipes, which seem to be the major feature right now. If I look at this background, so I don't know. Let's see. I did test a little bit yesterday just to see setting up the controls and all that stuff. But we're gonna we're gonna do a new game, right? You're gonna let me know if the sound is alright and all that. You know, it's standard, new game, new settings, all that. So, first question. Which one? This is Twitch. We're gonna name it Twitch. So, we can start in the grass fields, which is the only thing that was available during the alpha. And then they added the rocky desert, suitable for first-time pioneers. Ideal for first-time pioneers. Alright. Not a first-time pioneer. Northern Forest for the more experienced, or the most recent edition, the Dune Desert for the advanced people. Alright, what's the difference here? Well, this one basically has all the resources you need relatively close by. Late game you might have to venture out further, but then again late game you will have transportation and such. This one, it's not that close by, but you have a variety of resources and it looks different, so that's quite cool. It reminds me a little bit of Ark Survival Evolved. You played on the Isle and then all of a sudden, boom, another map. Everything's different. And it wasn't, but it was. And that's the same with this one. It's all on the same map, by the way. It's just a humongous map. Northern Forest, you have to go quite a way to find your resources. Varying heights, varying obstructions, very few, as it says here, open areas. Yeah, building is a bit of a challenge unless you go, you know, up in the sky and just build a platform on top of all of it, and then you can't see it anymore. So building something efficient and beautiful here is a bit of a challenge. And then you have Dune Desert. It's a desert. That's it. It's a freaking desert. It looks exactly like the picture. You have a lot of open space, obviously, because it's a desert. There's nothing else. And getting resources, you have to run. Yup. They are everywhere, but not close to you. And since we now have all the pipes, and you need a crap ton of water in the end, getting water is a bit of a challenge. The spice must flow. Yeah, I thought so. You know what? We're gonna do what everybody does. We're gonna go in the Dune Desert because it's the newest thing, and who wants to watch the old things that you can watch on YouTube for, I don't know, 2 years now. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Private session, yeah, it's mine. Skip intro? Nah. Why would I? Let's enjoy the road. It's probably a cutscene. So... maybe today, if we're lucky. Hello!
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated.
I can crouch into my
Fixit
knees.
Pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please
That's
remain
awesome.
seated during full procedure. Atmospheric
Okay.
entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized.
Has some Subnautica vibes right there. Let's crouch. Scared. Does my back fold in on myself? Because this is weird. You can see the gravity, or the non-existent one, with a strap on the side there of the multi-tool. Ah, gravity's back. Back in my seat. Awesome music. Some pre-flight instructions there on the side. This is cool. Love the attention to detail already.
Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%.
That guy is like me, he doesn't care. Like, yeah, 100%, let's open the freaking door, let's get going.
Efficiency first.
Ta-da!
Godspeed.
We're here.
Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha.
Massage
I am
2.
Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the third of your sector to survive planetfall.
Great!
Congratulations.
Out of how many?
Note: objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding.
Okay. Has an exclamation mark. Do I get a quest?
First objective. Please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub. Note: Fixit Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste.
Neither do I. Seems to be my company. Awesome. So, yeah, as you can see on the bottom right, it has some shortcuts right there. There. You press F and you get your multi-tool in dismantle mode. Right there. Oh, that's
All
so...
important Fixit data and communication is recorded and stored in the codex.
Shut up. And then it actually tells you at the bottom of the screen there. Dismantle, hold left mouse button. Q to close. Now, it seems like we have our little quest log on the left side. You do X to open your codex. Gives you information about all the things. Okay, yeah, later. Let's move.
Second objective. Please ensure you have your Fixit Incorporated Xenozapper equipped before leaving the drop zone.
It's probably a good idea.
Note:
Shift left click to move.
according to Fixit regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats.
Like that one? Okay.
Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron.
It just popped up in the bottom right.
The acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
Found it. Oh, found more. On the top on your compass you can see how far away and where. And yeah, we don't have that much. That's great. So yeah, you hold V and then you can select using the mouse. And currently we only have iron, all the rest we have to unlock. And then it does beep beep. Everything that does beep beep is potentially good. Is that a sandstorm? Welcome to Factory Management Simulator, Scorched Earth Edition. Here we go, let's get some nuts. And, see me? Ow. Haha. It's stupid to hit it though. Okay. Got an alien carapace. Let's get some iron. Just hold E. You don't need to select a tool or anything as it says there. Press and hold E. And at one point this will break.
Build the hub. Note, to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution. Ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
What? Where? Nope. Mouse sensitivity is too high. Come to me then. Alright. Got that. That, I believe, is a copper, which you can tell from the green, blue, turquoise tint. Oh, there's more. I think that's iron. Isn't it? Bim. There's another one somewhere there. Okay, so we found the first resources. That's great. There's some more stuff. Where do we want to set up? Not too far away, not in the beginning. We can move stuff, so I guess we just start here. So, build the hub. Q for the build menu, and then just select it. It only needs the welcome package, it seems. We can do that. Scroll wheel to rotate. How about there? And then Q to unbuild menu. Okay, well, there's our hub.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. Fifth objective, complete Hub Upgrade 1. Note, the Craft Bench and Hub Terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
It's not a bit laggy, but it's a bit framey at the moment. Might have to look up the settings there. But hey, Watchery, nice to see you. I was thinking you might stop by seeing that I stream Satisfactory right now. Typical me, gotta test the zapper. Well, yeah. Gotta fix those aliens. I mean, what else? Okay, well, let's do this. Tier 0, select that one. Select milestone, it tells you it needs 10 pipes. Now we just need to figure out how to make 10 pipes. Obviously not out of those. I need to... Wow. Okay, so that is a bit too fast. But the cursor itself is not. Can I... Controls... Mouse sensitivity... How about that? That's good. Cursor's still fast. Good. Yeah, I can live with that. That's perfect. Alright, so we selected what we want to do. You see it in the top right side there. Hub Upgrade 1 needs 10 of those things. We currently have 28 iron ore. And those we can use. Is that a 3-to-1 ratio? It's a 1-to-1 ratio, right? Yeah, it is. But it needs hammering 3 times, so you just hold this, and as you can see, it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. It seems I have autosave warning on. Knowing that my stream crashes, when my computer crashes, that's actually not too bad to have. I might switch that off later. Okay, so, all the ore is gone, we have ingots now, and these ingots we can use to make 28 pipes if we wanted. Only need 10 though. Then you go back here, shift click them in, and say, upgrade. New stuff. Say something.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Workshop, Equipment Portable Miner, Inventory Additional Slots, Hub Feature Personal Storage. Sixth objective, Complete hub upgrade 2. No.
Yes. Good. Not that stupid. Right, so now, next milestone, we need 20 pipes and 10 plates. And that unlocks the copper ore, which we need for the ingot, the wire, and the cable, and all that stuff. Okay, well, let's go for that one straight away. So, I think we would like to make a equipment workshop. Right, the crafting bench is the same we have here in the hub, so we don't need that, but that one would be quite nice. It says that we need 6 plates and 4 pipes. You can hit the plus, and it puts it on your to-do list here. You can hit that as often as you want. If you want to make 4, you just do that. 1 is enough now. It will just sum it up, which is really nice. Other games need that. So, we can now go and say, make some plates. We need 6. Let's make 10. Why not? And now we can only make 3 pipes. Or rods. Who cares, right? So we need more iron. Well, right now that's not that difficult. Just go here, hold E. It's even a pure node. Pure node is good, just means you get more iron per second out of it than you would get from a normal or an impure mode. And yes, we have storage. Stop it. Go away with the exclamation mark. So with these, well, same as before, right? Make the ingots. Make the rods. There you go. And now you can see on the right hand side there, check marks for everything. We have enough to go queue, workshop, and place this thing somewhere. Well, not on the steep side. Let's put it on this side. How about there? All the parts fly in. Lovely. And over here, there's other stuff we can make. For example, the portable miner, which needs plates and pipes, as usual. So we need 2 and 4. We have a 4 and 0. Okay, well. Ugh. Alright. This is something we're gonna do for a while. Still has some on me, actually. Ugh. Kinda love this game? Oh yeah. Me too. I had to stop myself yesterday when I tried this out. I could have sat here until 3 AM, no problem. Relatively soon, when you get your automation started, you get to the point where you need electricity, and electricity is biomass burners, and they convert plant matter into electricity, and you get to a point where all you do is gathering plants so that your factory keeps running. And that is a bit annoying. But that's the grind. Right. Let's do 2 of these. For starters. These don't need electricity or any kind of fuel, they just run, which is absolutely amazing. Absolutely unbelievable and amazing. We're just gonna put that guy down here. The love to detail is just... look at that. Get drilling, buddy. Right, so this guy will now start drilling the ore. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, I'll come back in a second. Can I already put something on that? I mean, it's copper and we haven't really researched copper yet. But yeah, I can definitely pick it up. You go and test your server. I want to see the most amazing streams ever and no fails and no jumping to your death. Which in space is kind of hard to do. Unless you run out of oxygen. Have fun, poor Jerry. Alright. That is going. Hints. Equipment workshop was in the hand. Yeah, well, I pretty much just explained all of that. Okay, so that's running. Now we need to just go and do this, which we haven't done yet. You can put in partial stuff. Sort the inventory, because best button ever. You can't upgrade the hub yet because you don't have enough resources, but you can click in whatever you have, which is really kind of good. I like that. And again, we're at that stage where we need just iron to make ingots. Well, grab the 100 that fits in there, and now we can make 100 ingots. You also see that this workbench runs hot. Or craft bench, not workbench, that's the other one. I remember in alpha you actually had to click this. Like, you could use an auto clicker and really quickly go through there, but it would run hot so fast. They kind of fixed that. Well, it's a fix-it company. As you can see, it starts bubbling around and sparking and all that stuff. You should stop before you damage things. Alright, we have 2 out of 20, so we need 18 more. And then we need 2 more of these. Thank you. No, not you. You. Shift click. Upgrade.
Congratulations.
I have a
You
home
have
now.
unlocked Hub feature Biomass Burner.
Yep.
Scanner feature Copper. New buildings and recipes, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively.
You can burn those? I didn't know that. That's
7th
new.
objective. Complete Hub upgrade 3.
Can you shut up? Thank you. Okay, so this is our biomass burner. It's not doing anything, it's red right now, it doesn't have any fuel. We don't really need it right now, so we're not going to play with that thing just yet. Let's put some stuff away that we don't need, like that. Sort the rest. And let's select the next one. Hub upgrade 3 needs 20, 20 and 10 wire, which is new. That means we need to get into copper now, which we have on us already. See, there you go, copper ingots. Don't think that's enough. Oh, it is, we get 2 wires per. You can see the number at the wires ticking up in increments of 2, and the ingots only going down by 1. That's good. Oh, and stop sparking, do your thing. There you go. And we need 20. And we need more than 20, believe me. But we're gonna use those 20. Click them in there. You can't overclick, it will put the 20 in there and no more can go in, so the rest will just stay in your inventory, which is already a pretty cool feature. There are other games that aren't that. Ease of access, ease of use. Mortuary, you just got talent that nobody else has, and we're just gonna leave it at that. Right, let's do 20 of these. There we go. And we need 20 of those, which means we need more ingots. It's 3 ingots per, right? Yeah, we need 3 per 2. Okay. We do have enough, so let's get cracking. Too many? Who cares? See, I just shift click and the 2 remain in here. New scannable resource.
Congratulations. You have unlocked Scanner feature
Oh, we got an
Limestone.
interior now.
New
I actually have a
buildings and
bed.
recipes, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively.
That's kind of good to have.
8th objective. Complete Hub upgrade 4. Note. Use power poles to expand the power network for optimal
Blue screen.
results.
Orange screen, blue screen. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's getting night. Oh. Oh, look at the red tint. Oh, that's cool. That is kind of nice. I like that. Sun going down, a little bit of a sandstorm going on. Moons, planets, satellites, whatever that is. It's not a space station. Don't even get me started. What? Power poles and such? Yes, build a constructor. Oh, we're getting to that, believe me. So, next step. We need 75 freaking plates. We also need 20 cables. And we need 10 concrete. And that finally gives us our first infrastructure items, the conveyor belt and the pole it's stuck on, and also 3 inventory slots, which so far we haven't used, but we will. So we should now have unlocked the constructor, the first power pole, making concrete, making screws, reinforced iron plate. We can find the limestone that turns into concrete, that is good. We already have the smelter and the actual power line, so we should probably start setting up some stuff here before we go anywhere else, because most of the stuff is close by. I think with the next milestone, which we can't even see yet, we get the first container. So far we have to do without. And platforms to build on? No, later. Yeah, much later. Okay, so what do we need to do to get some of this stuff going? What you can do, one of the nice things you can do is you can assign hotkeys. You hover over it, press 9, and as you can see it goes down to the hotbar. So for this one I press 8, ta-dim, smelter edit. Why not 10 or 0? Because that's going to be the miner which we're going to get into. Power pole. I don't need the power pole there. We already have the power line. The power line turns into a power pole when you click it on the ground. So you don't really need the power pole itself. And if you do, you can always pick it out here out of the build menu. So there's no real harm there. Good. So what we currently have been doing, turning all these ores into ingots, is we have been smelting them using that thing, the craft bench. Now there is a smelter. We need 5 iron rods, we need 8 wires, and we cannot afford this right now because that's what we're missing. So let's get 5 iron rods and let's get 8 wires going. Also, let us actually put 2 on the list here. So we know what we need. It's obviously double now. Yeah, you know, not that stupid. Let's get some wires, we need 16. Let's make some more because we also need the cables to hook them up. And currently there's nothing else we can really do with copper than making wires, so might as well, right? Alright, now we have 20, that should be okay, 6 cables, it's good to connect all the stuff. Then we need the iron rods, for which we need more iron. Stop. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks cool. No, not F, what is it? B. Ah, light. Don't even need a helmet light mod, it has light. Right, well for now... Somebody got an auto clicker? How's the sound? I mean for me it's good, but then again I don't hear your output, I hear the actual desktop output. You can't single click it, as you can see. You have to hold it until it does something. That's a bit... because you end up like here, and then you think, ah, well, okay, one more. And I managed this time, but I might as well have gone, you know, one more here. It doesn't consume anything, only when you actually hit the end. But I find it a bit annoying. And again, not that much of an issue. Right, there we go. So now we're gonna go and hit 9. Right, there's 3 things you can see here. You have arrows in orange and in blue, and well, sort of plate in orange and in blue. Orange is the input, that's where stuff goes into the machine, and blue is the output, that's where stuff comes out of the machine. And you have the flash icon right there. That's where you connect the power to. So this item, this building obviously does need power. And then you can also see it has this on the right hand side, opposite of that flash icon, it has this pole. That's pretty much the same as we have over other side. Over here, that one right there, that tells you if the machine is active or not. There's 3 stages. Green, it's active, it's running, it has power and it's doing something. Yellow, it has power but it's not doing anything. And red, no power. So, it's good, it tells you stuff, right? Where am I gonna put you? Ah, now we're getting into spaghetti. Spaghetti is gonna be fun. You know what? I'm gonna put you over here because you're gonna be where I access my resources for now. And I want you turned probably that way around. That looks absolutely atrocious. And another one, the other one we're gonna turn around. It's totally not gonna tip me off. The floor is too steep. Kinda thought so. Right there. Right. Then you go over, say E, and say U, iron ingot. The whole thing changes and says, okay, I'm gonna request 30 iron ore per minute, so 1 every 2 seconds, and I'm gonna give you 30 iron ingots, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio. It requests 1 and it makes 1. And it just flows through. If you supply it with 30 per minute, you shouldn't have a backup because it makes 30 per minute. It consumes 30, it makes 30. This thing is going to be copper. Same deal, just copper instead of iron. How do we get that stuff in there? Well, for now, we just go over here, say, give me. And since this is iron, we're going to go over to the one we set up as iron, and we're going to shift click it in there. And now it says no power, otherwise it would start working now. And this is totally the wrong way around. Alright. Need to hook this up. So hit 1. Then it connects it, and as you can see, the first thing it wants to do is build a power pole. We are missing concrete. So first thing we're gonna do is find limestone. Ah, crap. Really? Do again. There's one that I can't see, it seems. That's 400 meters, and that's 200. Is that one? Yeah, it is that one. Okay. But the other one is somewhere behind there. Okay, well that's a little bit of a trip. If we're going there, might as well take a portable miner with us, right? We have the resources for that. That's not what I wanted. Tap. No. Close. Let's make some of these. We do have a good amount, but then again, since we're here, might as well. What was it, 2 and 4? And you can put more than 1 on a resource node. You can put 10 here if you want. I mean, as long as there's enough space, and there seem to be quite a lot of space, you could do that. Right, put that in my hand. I think we're gonna go over there and grab stuff. You're doing good? On the way back, I'm probably gonna grab the copper out of that and put it into the other smelter. Anybody? No? Nope, nope. It's B, not F. Played too much 7 days. F is not the light. Hit V again. Somewhere there, right? Oh yeah, right here. Oh, okay. Well, there's quite a few around. Let's pick up all of this. Most annoying thing ever, you actually have to hit E every time. You can't just hold it. See, I'm holding it. Nothing is happening. Reminds me of Ark, the very early days of Ark. So, you get a lame finger here relatively quickly. And some of the stuff you can't pick up, because it's a tree and it doesn't just want to get picked up. Like these. At least not right now. I'm gonna get to that. Sure. For now, we're gonna deforest the whole oasis over here. I got that without making a sound. Interesting. Because we came to this planet to survive, to colonize, to thrive, and to destroy its ecosystem. It's a factory builder, of course we're gonna do that. Exoplanets don't fall under the Geneva Conventions, and this is not a war, this is a factory, so... Oh, come on, oh, my index finger. I need a clicker that does E for me. Some leaves and such. At least you don't need to aim at them perfectly. As you can see here, I'm aiming at this one, click E, it selects the next one. It's kind of a range thing. Very nice. One of the first upgrades we really want to rush is the chainsaw. Because the chainsaw is an area of effect tool. What? Oh! Hello. Come on! Ooh! Did I even hit it? Well, not now. You're one ugly beast. I've seen dogs that were more ugly though, so it's okay. There you go, right next to it. Doesn't seem to be any outcroppings, poles, pillars on this one, so we just... Nope, we just go and put you down. Right there. Do your thing. See, it's already working even though it's still in the setting up animation. I like that. That is really good. That helps. Put you there, sword. We have a little bit over 500 leaves. Not so much. It's also not that fast, it seems. Come on, give me 20. Get out and give me 20! Thank you. Yes, I could grab more. We need more. I could stay here for a while. Actually, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna stay here for a second. I'm gonna collect more leaves. And then we're gonna empty that one more time. Hopefully get a bunch. Oh, got a dead branch. That's cool, because that is wood and not leaves, and wood burns longer. There's more. Oh yeah, I'm taking all of that. At one point during the whole research, if that's still a thing, you can turn all of this into just biomass. Doesn't matter if it's leaf or wood or whatever, it's a different ratio obviously, but other than that, you just convert stuff into biomass. Into a puree, into pulp. Invisible flowers? I saw the outline, but I didn't see the flower. Alright, not gonna complain. Better than the other way around. No, better than Ark. Flowers everywhere, you can't pick them up. Should I put it down there? It's going to be a thing probably, yes. Maybe not exactly down here, but somewhere along here. What I want first is unlock the other resources. I mean, there's more. There's a lot more. We got, what, the first 3? Yeah, double that. And I think that's not even cutting it. What is there? There's cadmium, there's coal, there's oil. Well, obviously water, which you don't need to scan for. Silica quartz. Uranium. Yeah, so basically triple it. Hey, look at that. Where is this flower? That I totally can pick up, no problem. Alright. Got the access. Not gonna complain. Yeah, let's empty this spot. I missed some flowers, look at that. Look at me! Doesn't matter, we would have gotten them on the next run. Paleberry, okay. Well, it's something to eat, I guess. Shouldn't call it a berry if it's not something to eat. Just saying. This is cool, you can get the hanging vines and such. I like that. There's some stuff over there that I don't know what it is. Same there. You find these small nodes everywhere. They just break up and you harvest them and then they're done. But that can get you started on some of the things. There's a slug over there. We don't have that researched yet. You're done. Perfect. Should have brought 2 of them. Anyway, back home. There's noises everywhere. There's another slug over there. And a waterfall. We might move to that area with the waterfall because it just looks nice, but then again, I'm more interested in where the resources actually are. And finding a kinda central location. Which might actually... There's another power slug. Which might actually be over there. We do need the water eventually, and there's another resource node on top of that. That little thing there. Words. Not my strong point. Which is why I do this in English, so at least I can say, you know, it's not my native language, I don't know the words. Can I, please? Come on, I had it there. There you go. If I were to do this in German, then you would actually notice that it is my first language, and that I would still have the same problem. So, no. Right, let's drop off some stuff. Don't need you, don't need the petals right now. That goes in there. Sort this. We have 13 wood. It's more wood than I had this morning. Well, Scott, stop rolling your eyes, that's not what I meant. You know that. I kind of want to eat these just to get my health back up, then again we're doing pretty fine, and I know that we're gonna have to research those eventually, so we still need them. Are we going to get the research things? Not in this one, I think it's the next one. Alright, well, we needed concrete. Which is under minerals down here, not under ingots up here. Although it's made from the same basic resource, so it kind of would have made sense to put it all in the same tab. Not complaining. It is what it is. 3 limestone per concrete. It's one of the first things you want to automate because this is used for all the foundations. And you don't want to sit here and wait for concrete. You want to just grab 6 stacks and go build foundations. Look at that, we got 40 out of that. Good planning. Just saying that is, you know, just luck actually, but planning sounds better. I'm gonna put you, I don't know, you know what, I'm just gonna put you over here. And then from here, I'm going to attach this. Can't afford, need more wire. I'm gonna attach this to here. So what do we need? Just the cable, because the pole is already included in the machine. There you go. That's attached now. Looks a bit weird, but it is what it is. Also gonna connect you. And then we still have 2 wires left. The longer the connection is, the more wires you need. It's also pretty nice. It's kind of adaptable in that way. Let's see. I did fill you up, right? Yes, there's 100 in there. I did not fill you up yet, but I did grab the stuff I said I wanted to grab. And as you can see, there's no limestone to concrete here. That's not made in a smelter because you don't smelt the limestone. That works a little bit differently. For that, we need this guy. Which needs 2 reinforced iron plate. There's the next tier of resources. We're gonna get into that, but first, I'm gonna grab these and get the biomass burner going so we can actually have some passive resource making on the side. There you go. And you see how fast that goes. It's not gonna last long. Making 20 megawatts maximum. We're currently using 8. Or we're currently producing 8, and we're currently using 8. It's just what that says. Right. Carpus away. Sort. Anything else I don't need? Nope, looks good. Sort you. Perfect. These should be going. Yep. As you can see there, the rod is green. And you can see the thing turned on, it's doing stuff, and it's unbelievable and amazing. And there you go. We're getting things. Can't really feed it automatically yet, because we don't have the necessary stuff for that. But we're getting stuff, look at that. 21 that we wouldn't have had otherwise. Now, the limestone is all the way over there. I don't want to run there all the time. As soon as we get transport belts, we can get that, you know, wherever we want. We just need the resources to fabricate those belts. That's gonna take a moment or two. Don't want to do anything else just now, because every machine we add increases the power consumption, increases the amount of leaves we use, which means we need to go over there sooner and do stuff. I think the next thing I want to do is unlock the belts so we can actually transport the iron and the copper from here all the way over there, and then over there is where we actually set up shop. We can deconstruct this whole stuff, get all the resources back, go over there and build it again. Pretty nice. Okay, so we need all kinds of things. Let's get going. Iron plate. Start with that. And this is the grindy part where you just don't have anything to do but sit and wait for the clicking to end. Can't afford. Misty Mountains and all that thing. That's what this feels like. Load you up. There you go. You. It would kind of be nice if it told you how much is left and not how much you have. It's math. Anyway, that's done. We're out of ingots. You'll get more. That's looking good. Let's put more in there. Love it. I also probably don't need you in my hand right now. It just looks cleaner that way, I think. Alright, more of this. Makes 46, which would bring us up to what? Almost enough, it's actually. We need one more. Oh! Gimme. Okay, let's see how many leaves we've actually burned so far. Oh, 115 gone, just like that. What? I did just pick them up, did I not? Oh, shift click. Thank you. Now we have one that we're never going to use. Like, it makes two, but we only needed one. So now we have one left over. Not much to see here.
Congratulations, you have unlocked building, conveyor belts and poles. Inventory, additional slots. 9th objective, complete hub upgrade 5. Note,
Yeah.
portable miners cannot be connected to conveyor belts. Advice, when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts.
You done? Thank you. So now we finally get the miner and the storage container. Speaks for itself, right? The miner is the replacement of the portable miner. It needs power, but then again you can just put that down. You can connect conveyor belts, transport belts to it, and then just, it does its thing. You don't need to worry about it. That's really good. That's what we want as fast as we can. So we need a lot more cables, which is just copper, and we need a lot more iron rods, which is just iron. But that means we're going to run around like a madman because I forgot what stuff is. Hey, that still works. Cool. We're gonna grab all of this. We're gonna do the same on the other side. Seize crouch. When you're moving already, you do kind of slidey thing. And if you jump while you slide, you actually jump further than when you just jump. Like, this is jump. And you can see that's kinda slow, and then you slide. Whee! Ow. Lucky. There you go, give me that. Here, all of that, give me that. Oh, that's so good. There's never-ending sandstorm around here. You hear that? It's a machine, but it sounds like the sandstorm. Okay. A lot more wires needed. We need what? 46. So let's see until cable down here says 46. And then we can start crafting that. I'm not even watching it. Cool down. That's done, and then we need iron rods. We can make 95 out of the get-go because we already have the ingots, and just ingots are needed. So we need to make 73 of these. Alright. At least it's a 1-to-1, so it goes rather quickly. If the machine doesn't overheat all the time. So let's turn around and put away what we have real quick, give the machine some time to cool down, and continue. There you go. Boop. That's a platform on top now. And a second biomass burner.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Miner Mark 1. Building Storage Container. Hub feature Additional Biomass Burner. 10th objective, Complete Hub Upgrade 6. Note, there are no notes.
Politics. Just wanted to say nothing. You? Ooh, this is gonna be a bit of a thing now. See, a power pole only has 4 connections, and you can see we're using 3 out of 4. So if I connect this power pole to that biomass burner, then that power pole is full. There's no more connections available. So I can't connect anything else to these biomass burners. Right now that's not an issue because you're gonna move anyway, but that's your first infrastructure thing that you have to be aware of. So this is now hooked up. I could put stuff in here and fire that up. As you can see, still doing the 20, 8 and 8. I could put stuff in there and then we would have a ceiling of 40. Because it's 2 burners. Okay. Yeah, there's our biomass. We want that ASAP. But, as you can see, there's our issue. We need concrete 50, which means we need 150 limestone. It's a 1 to 3. So we need to go there, empty the miner, and then wait until it's half full again. Also need a bunch of other things. Those we are currently getting passively. So might as well just empty these out and fill them up again before we go, right? That's the power pole. Well done. What are you, iron? Yes. Put you in there. Let's take the one out. Take that one out as well. Whoa. Grab that. Technically, these shouldn't use any power because they're not doing anything, right? Yeah, 0.2 megawatts, which is, I think, just for the poles. Because there's resistance in the wires, right? Makes sense. Right, put that in there. Using 4 megawatts. It's going. And we're gonna do this one as well. Ugh, overshot. Overachiever. And in there. Now we should be back up to 8. Let's see if we have... Oh, let me... It's not working all the time. If we have enough resources still in here. Ooh, well, half of the stuff is gone, so this will probably do at least those 200 ingots smelting up there. Shouldn't be overly worried. So I'm gonna put you back in our hands. Everything else looks good. I could set up a miner if I wanted to. 0, thank you. What do you need? You also need concrete, and we don't have enough. You need the portable miner, which is already there. And you need some plates, which I could make. I think for now I'm just gonna go over there and grab that stuff. And then we're gonna set up these miners. And make enough conveyor belts so we can pipe things over there. And then we're gonna tear this all down, go over there and set that up. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so let's slide our way towards victory here. Come on, run. This is like Minecraft where you constantly jump because it's faster than just running. To some people it's efficient, to other people it's completely annoying. And I welcome both. Give me that. Since we're getting into biomass and have an enlarged inventory, we might as well. Just keep in mind, when we move, we have to pick up all the stuff and put it in our inventory while we move over here. So picking up too much is probably not the best idea in the world. Then again, we may be lucky and just transform all of this into biomass and just don't need as many spaces. As many inventory slots for the same amount of resources compressed into better resources. This is totally what I envisioned doing today. It's a nice area though. Can't really complain. So what is this stuff? Deuterium ore. That's the one. Yeah. Pure? Okay, not gonna pick that up right now. What are you? Sulfur. Another resource I forgot exists. I think that wasn't in the game when I played Alpha though. Deuterium, I think they hinted at that, but it wasn't on the map yet. Grrr. You hear that? Sounds like an elephant on diarrhea. Not that I would know what that sounds like, but that's what I imagine what it would sound like. If ever anything sounded like an elephant on diarrhea, that's it. You should have enough now, right? Yeah, that's good. How's our inventory doing? I think we're fine. Famous last words. Might as well pick these up if we don't ever have to run in this direction again. That's probably too optimistic though. Come on. I have to time this right. Yeah. Up the hill. No slidey motion. Yeah, see? Interrupted right there. Okay, let's do this one. 62 is what I can make. We did not select the milestone. There you go. I was missing my indicator in the upper right. I've been at this for an hour already. Feels like 5 minutes. Which is the dangerous part about this game. that's enough for that. Wire, which we can make a bunch of and shoot. This should really be a one-click craft, just fast and beat over with. You need tons and tons and tons. But it also gives you kind of an idea, like this needs 2 hammer strikes. This needs 3. Once you get automated machines for that, it's about the same ratio, the amount of time it takes in those machines. There's that. I have 11 left over, that's like 1 miner if you're lucky. It's not enough. Alright, we can make 82 with the 123 ingots we have. It's also not enough. Or we're getting more. It's okay. That's one way to free up inventory space, just make plates. 2 to 3 ratio. Instead of 3 ingot slots, you only need 2 plate slots. Thank you. Nope, this way around. Come on, almost there. And now it's just 100 rods, which we should be able to almost do. Lovely. So, before we do that, let's grab some more iron. Some, full stack. And put that in here. So we get the remaining ingots that we need. Yeah, this is how cable should go. Just this fast. Then again, in cables, you get 2, right? You need 2 hammer strikes, but you get 2 cables. It's kind of the same efficiency then. Doesn't really matter. There you go. You done? I need 27. You're too slow. I mean, I could grab some and hammer them myself, but nah. Might as well. Yeah, you're faster than the machine. My math is awesome sometimes. There you go. Nice.
Congratulations, you have unlocked building space elevator, building biomass burner, part biomass. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task.
Message.
On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service. Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols.
We
Note,
are
future
done.
developments should be aimed at...
Thank you, I take over from here. So, we're done with the hub upgrades. We can tear down this building and re-put it down? Rebuild it. Fully upgraded. That is saved across teardowns, reconstructions. But now we have access to the other milestones here. Oh, I was at the wrong one. No? Oh, it wasn't just join. Okay, so tier 0 is complete. Now we can go tier 1. We also have unlocked tier 2. We could do tier 2 if we wanted. Go logistics mark 2 and build the faster belts. Doesn't mean we can build them. Don't know what resources go in there. I haven't researched them yet. So it's advisable to go tier by tier. But you can kind of see what do you need. So if we say, okay, we want foundations first, which is kind of what we want, then we would go for this. We could also say, you know what? I need these splitters and mergers and lifts and the display before I go into this. Okay, yeah, sure, you could do that first. What I really like to do is get the MAM, so we can get our research started, get more inventory slots, get an extra hand slot, be able to put down a beacon, which shows on your compass, and scan for certain objects. So far we can scan for resources, this one would scan for objects. I guess that's, I don't know, some of the plants and such. We'll see. But I think we get started with this one. That needs 200 concrete. Ah, okay. How about you? You don't. Just basic stuff. A little bit more than we used so far, but these numbers will go up. Just put a 0 at the end, you're kind of getting close to it. Screws we haven't used so far. We could make them for a while now, but we haven't used them yet. This is rather quick. So is this. It's kind of the same amount of resources here. Oh. I think that's what we start on. Right. Selected, we don't have it. Forget it, we don't, not even close. I'm not gonna put these in there, I need these. Alright, so I think it is time to get going and making our miner. We want 2 of those, which means we need 20 concrete, we only have 10. Well, 11, but so that means we can only make 1 right now. Okay, let's just make 1 then. We need 10 sheets and we need 1 portable miner, which is sitting right there. Seems like I'm out of ingots. It's not enough. I have 1. I can make 8. Alright. Give me that. Nothing to put in. No, I just used that all up. Nothing for you. I still have enough of those ingots. 173. It's good. You have to kill the Zeckenartige monster thing. Yes, I did that already. Okay. Yep, okay. Sure. Let's make some iron plates. I have the weirdest people. Totally love it. Okay, so let's pick you up. Just E. Pick up the miner. And then we go 10. And this snaps to the actual resource location, I guess you could say. So, just put it there. We can still take a portable miner if we wanted to and just put it here. But this will now do all the things for us. As soon as we connect it and have somewhere to put all the things, which, you know, is not going to be a thing right now. I want to rearrange some stuff here. So, we have logistics. You're the conveyor belt, you go in 2. Actually, you go in 2, you go in 3. Okay, what does a conveyor belt need? Metal. Just plain old metal. What do we need for that guy? The 1 concrete. We don't have enough. We have 1. From here all the way over to there, we probably need, I don't know, 15. Yeah, we're gonna need to go and grab some more concrete, some more limestone. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, there's not much I can do right now without the concrete, so might as well go and do that. I could take that with me and already set it up over there. Which means all of this would stop working. Is there anything I need desperately right now? 98 ingots. I should probably make sure I have all the blades in the world. And some of the rods, because we need the rods for the poles, for the belts to sit on, and I think for the power bolts as well. How am I? Same as usual. Sitting at home, doing my thing, enjoying this game, which is finally out on Steam. It's been a while since I played this, so I'm really, really happy and excited for that. How are you? We good? Hope so. I'm always looking forward towards special offers, you know me. That's more iron ore. Why do I have the iron ore on me and not in here? Because I picked up the miner. Then I didn't put the stuff in here. How are you doing? Nothing. Good, because I have the stuff on me already. Power poles, which means we need cables and wires. So, that's what this resource is good for. Let's do it. You can actually, once you hold your mouse button down, you can move your mouse around, it doesn't matter. It's a bit weird. That's not enough cable. 30 cable isn't good. Need a lot more. Unless we set up power over here, but then we have to run back and forth all the time. Don't see that being a thing. We can also now make the biomass, and I'm going to get into that in a second probably. Not quite sure if I want to do that here or once we set up over at the other location. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, do that. Very much looking forward to it. Because that situation is still unchanged. Nobody knows what you're talking about. It doesn't matter, people. It is what it is. Some people just know more than other people. And then there's Trump. The bottom of the food chain. We're not going to get into politics. Well, we're talking about Trump. Obviously, we're not going to get into politics because he doesn't have anything to do with politics. Right? Yes, I know. I know, Haki. I saw that name and I knew it was you. Alright. That looks good. Kinda decent. Could transform the rest of the copper ingots into wires. That saves an inventory slot. Let's do that. Not sure about that. Who else in my stream knows German, has my WhatsApp, and would talk about that stuff with me? That's not that many. There's like 2 people, and I definitely know who the other one is. So, yeah, no, it's fine, it's you. There you go. 1 free slot. Alright, let's grab... Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Those. And see about the biomass. The wood. 20 biomass from 4 wood. Or 5 biomass from 10 leaves. That is a lot. So they get the same amount of biomass here. That's times 4, right? 4 times 10 is 40. 40 to 4. So this is 10 times as good as leaves. Alright. There's that biomass. Can't do anything with the remaining 2 wood, which means we're going to take those. And since you are empty, I'm going to just put the wood in here. Be gone. Another way to clean up the inventory. Just use up all the things. I think that stacks to 200? Yeah. So 4 stacks of leaves make 1 stack biomass. Do I get that right? No, that's complete bollocks. Yeah, because we're getting 5. Okay, I'm actually using up more slots when I convert this. Is that right? Math. There are a lot of updates, and like I mentioned in the beginning, I played this when it was alpha, and I got an alpha key from the developers. That's been ages ago. No pipes, no caterium, no oil, no coal. They might have had coal, but it worked differently because now, as far as I know, coal needs water to process into anything. And obviously there weren't any pipes. And for the longest time they said we're not going to do any pipes. But then again, Wargaming said we're not going to do submarines. Guess what? We have pipes and we have submarines. Actually going to need to play some more submarines. Okay, so we would need all this stuff, which we clearly don't have right now. With the 29 ingots, I can't make those. I can sit here for a while. What are you? You're more limestone. Let's do 10 more of that. I can clearly sit here for a while and do that, or I can just pack up shop with the 11 limestone that I have now, which is enough to make one more. Well, that's good. Pick up 10. And I kind of want you to face over that way. Up, down, up, down. That should be good. I hope that is not in the way when I try to connect something. No, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, and then we want to be somewhere over there. I mean, I cleaned out that area. And over there is a pond. That's where you can actually get water. You can't get it just from the river, because it's not deep enough to set up the mechanism, the pump, to get the water. So you need to be somewhere over there. That looks interesting. Like the sound. Like the scenery. This is awesome. I mean, look at that. That looks beautiful. Oh. The moon is coming up. One of them. Okay, you know what? Let's pack up shop. Let's go. Let's find a place to be. Have a good one, Huggy. Talk to you later. You're gonna stay. You're not. Not you. Then the last remaining thing is you. Boop. Now we should have a bunch of resources, including all the stuff that was in the chest. The game is intelligent enough for that, which I'm really grateful for, because I would have forgotten. And we still have 3 free slots. Doing quite okay. Yeah, that's... what is that shadow? That's a shadow of a building that doesn't exist anymore. Early access. Don't sweat it. Is that copper? No. Well, then it has to be iron. Unless something totally different. Nope, that's iron. Perfect. Do I have enough material to do this? Probably not. If I do this, I need... Yeah, I have... Oh, man. I have 2 concrete on me, and I need 1 per pole. So what I can do is put this one right there. Then I can connect you up. So those 2 have power as soon as we connect them to something. Then I can go as far as I can, and at one point it tells me it's too long. That's quite a distance. I wish you could use it as a zipline. It's probably dangerous. Alright, so where are we gonna set up? I could just use this right now. Oh, there's one of those guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna move multiple times. Just to have it most convenient. The shorter the distance I have to travel, the less grindy this is. Haha. You're a special kind of stupid. Come here. Alright. While we're here, let's put up, pick up this guy. Can I please? No, I cannot. Okay. Limestone is right there. All the rest of the resources is gonna be transported over here, so I guess right here, for now, is okay. What's the noise? Not even gonna talk about it. Next big thing is the space elevator, and we don't have the room here to do any space elevator stuff right now. How about right there? That's exactly the wrong way around. That's okay, and now you get all the exclamation marks again, so let's just quickly go through here and hit them all. I feel like there's something running around here. I clearly killed what was running around here, so it's not that, but it still sounds like it. It's weird. Well, first thing we need is a power pole, for which we now don't have the concrete. It's not a big thing. I mean, we're here and all. You, all the petals. And most of you. You I'm gonna put in here. No connection, so it's not doing anything right now. That's good. Alright, sword, free room. That doesn't hurt. Perfect. Hi. Pick up. All the grindy bits. Cool. Okay, so let's make some... I always do that. Make some of this. We should have enough of all the resources to make our workbench? Workshop? Workshop. Where would you be? Storage container? No. Logistics? No. Power? No. Obviously not. Yeah, right here. Cool. This thing somehow doesn't have an outline. Like, you see the white box around this? This one doesn't have that. It's kind of hard to align. The German enemies coming through. Let's just put it there. The cool thing though is, even if it's an uneven terrain, you can see it has these struts on the side, the supports. They just come out whenever needed. Oh, that's cool. I could have put that further back. Then again, you know, it's easy way right here. Okay, we could make more miners now. Lovely. We don't need. What we need is one of these. We have all the things we need for that. We have all the things we need for more power poles, and we have enough wire to connect all that up. So we should make our first and major power pole right here. It's going to be our main line. We're just gonna go here, and one goes out that way, and one goes out that way. And one comes over to the other side here, which will look a little bit weird. Sound. Okay. Right here, for machines that we're gonna run here. And that's going to be all the connections it can handle. Actually more than all the connections it can handle. Now this thing is already running because we have power poles connected, so it's just wasting electricity. It's lovely. If one line goes out there and one line goes out there, that's 4 connections on this guy. And this one isn't even connected up yet. Let's do that. Let's put it over there. Sure. Okay. Back again at the limestone. Look this way, please. That's good. Alright, so that needs to be hooked up to power. That's one thing, and we also need to run the belt over there. First things first, I'm gonna put a power pole right here in case you want to have more machines. That's already hooked up. Obviously there's no connection here, so nothing is happening. Does that reach? No. So we're gonna put one as far away as we can, right there. Now we're gonna go you and you. Now we have power. It's green. Or is it yellow? Well, that's green. And it should start to produce stuff. There's an animation, the drill comes down, all that. And then it starts going. 5 megawatts. Here we go. I'm gonna put you in there because I don't want to carry you around. Lovely. It's noisy and loud and all the things. Okay, that's already going. Now we don't need the limestone in itself. We need the finished product, right? And I think we're gonna produce all the finished products over there. So, you please connect over there. And then you can just go and run, and at one point you will see that the actual pole for the conveyor will fly past the belt. That's how far you can go. Like, it needs to be still blue. Like this. You can use your mouse to turn and twist and do. Don't want to, that's all good. You can hit control to snap to any guidelines. We're gonna get into that later when we make things pretty. And you can hold left mouse button and then just look up to raise this if you want to. Good. Cool. Then you can attach another one. You can go all the way over here, it seems. We're running out of plates though. Okay, so we don't have enough plates. We need more plates. Before we do that, we should probably make sure we have an end point for this thing. This needs to arrive somewhere. And it should arrive at the right machine, which is the constructor. For which we need... Come on. For which we need... Nope. You need to hit it. There you go. Reinforced iron plate and cable. Cable? Have. No problem. So, reinforced iron plate needs iron plates, a lot of them, and screws. Screws we don't have yet. Screws are made out of iron rods. So, let's do that. And you can see we can make a lot of screws here. I don't need that many. There, it says we can make 2 reinforced iron plates. That's as far as you want it to go. Done. Now we're completely out of iron plates. I also have some copper ore on me that I don't need. Okay, well, we get into that in a minute. Is that all we need? Yes, that is all we need. It says it's good to go. So, let's find a spot, probably on this side, to put down a constructor. And it Doesn't need to look pretty. Sounds weird coming from me, I know. That needs to be closer to the edge though. At least you always get your resources back, which is really nice. All of them, not just a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Makes it easier to hook up the belt at the other side. It's a bit tight, but okay. This will be connection number 3. Which means we already need another power pole, because that's connection number 4. That's how fast that goes. Okay, you're gonna be set up to make concrete. There you go. Now we just need to feed the limestone into its rear end, up the butt, and it will start making things for us. For that, we need way more iron plates. Whew. Back doing this. So iron plates obviously is the next thing we're gonna automate, because we're just constantly waiting on those. Same for iron rod. Once we have those two, we can make screws and we can make reinforced iron plate, because we have the basic materials for that. We don't need to go ore into ingot, into plates, we have the plates already. And eventually, for all of the things you see here, we want to have production set up, including storage. So we can branch out and say, today we need iron rods for this, and tomorrow we need iron rods for that. Now let's see if we can attach that from here. There you go. The reach in this game is absolutely brilliant, as you can already see. That's not high enough. This could definitely look nicer. But it's working, and we're almost out of plates. Alright, that's good. Loving it. Now the next issue we're going to run into is that we don't produce enough power. Right now we're producing 20 megawatts with one burner going. We're using 5, but then again this machine isn't working right now. It's yellow, it has power but it has nothing to do. It's missing the resources. The resources are currently ferrying in, and that miner is producing more resources than this one thing can handle. So technically we could probably add another 1 or 2 of these constructors to make limestone into concrete even faster. More power usage. For now we're just gonna go as inefficient as we can and have one machine for every resource, and then that should be good. We can already make the storage, right? You should be 7 for now. 7 sounds good. What do we need for you? All of that. Have. Lovely. So now we're getting to that point where I said snap to guidelines. If you hold control, you can see these green lines. Well, you can see them whenever I hit them. Like right there. Or I can just hold control and then it will snap to the closest guideline. And that means the input of this storage container is now in line with the output of that constructor. How about there? And then all we need to do is this. And there it comes. I can put the others in here. Cool! Look at it go. So it takes 45 per minute and it makes those into 15. That's the same ratio, 3:1 per minute. So we're getting 15 concrete per minute. The belt... Does it actually say? I think it says that. The belt transport is up to 60 resources per minute. So this thing can handle 45. 60 are coming in, so there's going to be a little bit of a backlog. But if we were to split this belt between 2 of these machines, then each only would get 30, so they would both be underpowered. They would be running, but only partially. It's also okay. I mean, that would be maximum efficiency we can do, because currently There's 15 we could smelt per minute, which we are not, or terraform, that we could construct into concrete, but we're not doing that. They're just sitting on the belt waiting for an empty slot in the constructor. I think it's okay. This thing is running, it's fine. It's good. Next thing would definitely be to hook up the iron. We don't have any right now. That's the biggest problem. We should probably do this. So, these machines now have power. They're pretty power hungry. Still green. Using 19 out of 20 megawatts, really? If this goes up to 21, the system will shut down. So we need to be aware of that. How much biofuel have we used? 16. Yes, this thing is rather efficient. Then again, we haven't had much running so far. This thing just came online, and up until this moment it was that machine which was stopped because there wasn't any belt to output to, and these weren't hooked up, so it's basically just the resistance in the wire. Now everything is hooked up. So before we hook up the next machine, we need to fire up the next biomass burner to produce more than 20 megawatts. Yup. Are you alive? Can I change that? Later. Not right now. Okay, this stuff, I kinda want to wrap that around and also come in on that side so we can put the smelters over here. Smelters would be the next thing to set up though. 9. We need all the stuff I have on me. That's okay, I can live with that. Those go over here. 1 for iron. I can align this as well. It also snaps to, as you can see there, the center line of the machine next to it. There's one. Then this one would also fit. If we had the resources, we need some more pipes. That's okay. Not that we have anything for pipes. Completely out of iron. But since that is running, there should be iron in the actual miner. So we're gonna go over there, grab stuff. And then we have to do things manually. Well, we just set up one smelter, so that smelter can actually do stuff for us. But still, we're gonna do it manually. Okay. Nothing we can do. You're yellow because you're full? Yes, you're full. Have copper ore on me, I don't care. You're also full. That is good. Let's grab that. Come in! You make iron. Have this. Now you need power. Don't necessarily need the second burner running right now. Not everything is running at the same time. This is kind of stop motion, or should be, because we're producing faster than we're using up. Yeah, kinda. It's almost full. That looks really good though. I like that. And you should now finally have some of these. Good. Yeah, it's probably because these miners are connected, but they're not working. Well, that one is working, but the other one definitely isn't. There's nothing to output to, so there's nothing to harvest right now, nothing to mine. I'm fine with that. What do we need? We want another smelter. We needed some more rods. Right? Yaha. There. Yeah, that looks a bit wonky. Don't care. This setup is not for beauty, it's just for getting things started. Alright, can we make more of these? Need more plates, need more rods. Alright, sure. Let's make all the rods, then grab some more ingots. There you go. Jump back and forth. That's the only annoying thing, the whole jumpy part. That's gonna get fixed later once we have a real setup, but for now, it's what we gotta do. Don't know how many we need, but we need all the iron plates anyway for the belts. So in here, what you want to do is you want to hit both lines basically. Come on, be a sissy. Should be in line with the center line and with the output. If you want to do it right, like there. Lovely. That is not that easy. Haha. Oh, perfectionist when you don't have to be. That's German for you. Come on. There. Okay, you are going to be copper. And get all of this stuff. You have how many connections? Oh yeah, I forgot. These things have a ladder on the side. You can actually climb up. How many? Right now, not enough. That's done. And if I had the concrete, can I reach? Can I? No? Okay. Give me that. And that allows me to go click, and then probably somewhere over here. Right, so that is all full. And here we have the 3 empty lines. I see you over there, sometimes. How are you doing? 40, 17. Good. So, these things. And these things. So we need some more rods. We need some, well, concrete we have. How many ingots do we have right now? 1. That's not enough. Oh, I can't even crouch under this one. Okay. Let's take you. Turn all of those into rods. So we have enough rods. And then we come back and do plates. Although, probably don't need that many rods. We just need those for the poles. For everything else, we need plates. So let's do plates. There you go. Yeah, that's not going to be enough for anything. You can also go backwards and say, oh, you know, I just start here. Since this is an ingoing belt, the system knows that, as you can see right there. It doesn't really matter where you go, or which way around you go. Don't clip. Go there. Yeah. Never look at the back side, which is the side where the actual beauty happens, so we're probably gonna look at this a lot. It's good. You... I should have turned you. That way. Yeah, that's better. Then you can also just go and say, okay, I need another pole, like, here. Floor is too steep for a stupid pole. Okay. That's clipping, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. There's actually more than enough room. Okay. So now that we have that, I can go and say, you, please connect to this. And it says can't afford. It can go through the terrain, no problem. Do we want that? No, obviously not. That's why you don't put the poles first and connect them afterwards. You just do everything in one go. And we're probably out of all the things that make this game fun. Yes. Right, one more trip to get the iron ore. Oh, come on. Not where I wanted to be, but okay. How much? I have 5 plates. Just getting it up here is already 17, so yeah, we need a lot more. So when I tested this yesterday, I did this before I got to the biomass. The leaf gathering was insane, and I did it in the second world you can generate, the oasis thing, I believe. So there's vegetation everywhere. It's not a big deal getting some. It looks beautiful, same as here, it just looks stunning. So good. It's just so good. It's coming in. It looks cool. They work. No, obviously I hit that slit in between. I hit it. There, I said it. They work a lot on these models of these items. It's quite nice. Looking good. Take it. Still not enough. Gonna let this run until we have enough. Don't see any problem here. It's really good. Still on 178 in this one, 148 in that one. And we're not wasting anything, even though we basically only need one running. As you can see, the output was whatever we're currently using, and not the 40 it could produce. So it's basically slowed down, it's throttled. And that also means it's taking longer for this stuff to burn. So in the end, it's, you know, it's a plus minus zero thing. It's good. I like that. It's a lot about min-maxing in this game, as long as you don't have to min-max something stupid like that. Sure. I'm all for it. Let's make some plates. This is my life now. Ah. Take. Look, we have 17. We can get the iron up on top of the hill on that dune. Is it the hill on that dune? No, it's the crest of the dune, right? Something like that. Top of the dune would also work. Which would be that right there. Now we still need to get this all the way over here. Oh man. Alright. Iron. Telling you. Nope. There. Underneath the corner of our hub. Let's see how far I can go with 27. It seems 25 is the maximum length of a belt. That is pretty perfect. Let's do that. Kind of. As soon as we have iron going, we're good. Copper can wait a little bit. But as you can see, iron is needed for everything. You done already? God. I kind of feel like I want to have that go in a constructor. Now I actually kind of feel I just want to set up a constructor, but not connected, so we can put a stack in there whenever we feel like it. I think that is a pretty good idea. Alright, we need those stupid plates for that. Yeah, it has to wait until we have the track complete. 32, that's not enough. Not even close. There, that's the length of one. That's what? 4 more? Probably 5? You know what we're short on? Iron. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk? It would have been a lot easier just bringing in the concrete. Over here. Because that would be a very, very short belt for 2 miners, and just for that one over there would be a pretty long one. Right now, we have shortened that one, and by the same distance, we have increased these 2. Then again, we keep things moving. Look at how fast this is. What's the noise? What is that green stuff over there? That doesn't look good. Do I want to know? Probably not. Come in. Boom. Boom. All the machines are running. Oh, that's looking nice. Might as well. Yep, it's running on. So there's 2 more tracks of belt, 2 more lengths of belt, length of track. Thanks. Almost. I thought it was 50 plates. Right there. Just trying to make sure I don't clip through all the terrain. Kinda want it on top here. I need to go a little bit back because when you increase the height, you obviously increase the length. Let's do that. Yeah, that's perfectly straight, no problem. 2 plates left. Okay, we go back, we grab some more ingots, and then I think 1 more length of a track. We should have that. Now, there is a virtue in doing it the other way around, because right now I have an empty belt. If I had started over there, that machine could have output right up to the end of the belt, and instead of being half finished over there with an empty belt, we would be half finished probably here with a belt that would be full up to this point. So it's faster to get your resources into the machine if you actually start at the producing machine and not where the resources arrive eventually. But then again, running, you have to actually go to that machine and start over there and all that, you know. No matter which way you twist it, there's always an up and down. Let's see how much plates we actually get here. Well, I can see it tells me 40 something, so should end up at 60. That's definitely enough. And then maybe, just maybe, for the copper one we do it the other way around, just to show how it works and what I mean. Getting nighttime again. Done. Now we're going to enjoy the ride back. Well, you see how long that actually takes. You can use the conveyor belt to move a little faster. But you can see how long the resources will take to actually arrive over at the smeltery. Ugh. Couldn't decide if I wanted to hop on or off. Yeah, it's gonna be a while until they're here. So, how are our resources? We still have 35, might as well extend a little more. Or we could finally get that constructor going, for which we still need the 2 reinforced iron plate. Alright, let's do that. We want a couple of those. We want iron plate and iron rods. Or we just make one, for now, tell it to make iron plate, and whenever we want iron rods we can just tell it to switch. In which case we don't need as much electricity right now, which would also be good. Well, we're gonna start with one anyway. So, we have the plates, we need the screws, we need 12 of those, which means we need these. There's the screws. Didn't you finish? No, you didn't. Okay, that makes 1. And then we're gonna go and grab some more ingots. The last ones we have, until the mother load arrives. How's that looking, by the way? Oh, it's over there. You can see them slowly coming in. Now we need more rods. We need more screws. Let's make one more of these. Good. Not the best terrain for this. You can put them over here. Just don't have any power pole over here. I have the power pole over there. I cannot put them on top of anything. For that we need the foundations, which we can't do yet. Kinda working on that. Floor is too steep. Mom is too steep. Alright, let's put one there. Connect. Thank you. And then I can go and set that to whatever I want. So, for example, iron plates. Do I still have... Yes, I do. There. Make my plates. One thing I don't have to worry about. Lovely. Oh, the iron is incoming. Look at it. Soon, TM. Right, plates are under construction. Don't need to worry about that anymore. For now. We have almost 1 track length. So we can start on the copper. Okay, you're up to here, or down to here I should say. That's clipping a little bit. Yeah, it's okay, I can live with that. I still want to get you around the corner there. Kinda like that. Okay, then from there I can just go the full length per pole. 25 plates. We have 50. Need more. $31. That's good. There's the iron. Yay! Oh. Decent. Quite fast. Right, we're gonna start over at the miner. Forgot the word there. And we could clip that to through the terrain. Yes. Oh, we're out of rods. Oh, look at us. Yes, for the pole you actually need a rod. You might need more than one if you extend the height. Don't know. Not sure on that one. We'll find out. Surely that's enough. I trigger everybody if I do this, right? Straight through the terrain. You're going on the outside, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if you just used more than one pipe there. Mayhaps. How are we doing on power? What are we using? Oh, we're at 23. At one point this thing will be full. Very good. Take all of that. Back over here. Chuck it in. Do your thing. Yep, that's looking good. Can we... We cannot do splitters and such yet, right? No, that's the milestone we're working on? No, it's the next one. This one is for the foundations and such. Currently don't need any more biomass burners. The two we have are okay, but we're really minimalizing what we're doing here. Yeah, this thing... One day. I'm sure of it. One day, we're gonna do that. And you can see the copper waiting right there at the end of that bell. So that's gonna go pretty quick as soon as it arrives over here. As soon as the last belt arrives over here, that's what I wanted to say. Obviously it's gonna go pretty quick as soon as the copper arrives here. The point is getting it here quickly. Jeez. Words. I mean, it's 11 PM. And it was a long day. That's too far, right? Yeah, that's too far. This isn't. I don't have enough plates. Nah, 2 is definitely not enough. $16 could be enough. Do I have to comment on that? 70. Okay. Enough ingots on me? No. Could have made that one plate myself. Gimme. 16 more, sure. That should be good. Connected. Ingot production is running. Now if you think about it, this is basically step 1 of whatever it is you do. Get your iron, get your copper, get your limestone, make concrete, make ingots. And this is where the whole thing actually starts kicking off. But to get here, you need all the research, you need 3 different machines, plus storage, plus, well, the biomass burner is another machine then, but you get those for free, those few you need. And then, yes, you do kinda wanna hook this all up to run automatically and not worry about it and have storage for plates and for rods and for screws and all that. That's the next thing we're gonna do. For now, we're gonna have a look at the research. Pretty sure that that is the actual next thing we're gonna do. Look into the research. This is looking good. This is really looking good. There it is. Coming in. And here we go. Now all the machines are running. All of them at the same time, except for this one because it doesn't have any resources, but I can put 86 iron ingots in there. And then we can go and have a look. Spikes at 31 megawatts, it seems. It's okay. We can still put some more power drawing machinery on that. Still have 9 megawatts to go. That's good. That's really good. Okay, that in there. Anything else? Nope. Nope. I think we're looking pretty fine. Okay, now we can actually start working on the next milestone. So, we need 200 of these. Done. You go back in there because I don't need to build anything right now. Boop, boop. I need 100 plates, so working on that, kinda, and we need 8. We have 8, we need 100 poles. How are we looking here? Now if I had a second machine, which I could do, I could have these go automatically. Thing is, at this moment I don't have a way to split the belt. I have one smelter making ingots, and I can only connect one other machine to it. It's going to change as soon as we get over here and get the splitter and the merger. I get the feeling I should do that first. I don't want to. Because this is, again, this is still just a temporary setup. As soon as we get foundations, and for that we really just need the concrete, which we have. This is the first thing we hooked up for a good reason. We can go make foundations, and these machines snap to foundations and all that goodness. It makes it just so much easier. You don't have these height differences you have to deal with and all of that. And then up here, I don't know, we probably just have our main hub, so that hub will be here, and that workbench, workstation, crafting thing will be here, and then we're gonna get some more machines that are just for our personal use, like the research center. Size of that machine over there. We'll go here, and the rest that we just set up, it will just go somewhere else. We're gonna have a dedicated area where we make concrete, one where we make iron, one where we make copper, and that's gonna be made so that we can scale it. And then we might have a central storage room or storage location somewhere where we just have these. So that we can go there and take stuff out of these storage containers. They will fill up, and once they're full and the belts are full, the rest will just sit over in the machines where the stuff is actually produced. We're going to split it off from there to do whatever it is that it needs to do. Okay, let's put that stuff in here. So we need some more of those, and then we make some more of those. Plates take longer, so I'm going to take this to make more plates. There, 25 more than 47 rods. There's another iron ore over there. We could hook that. Could hook that up, have another smelter, and get the iron twice as fast. But then again, you know, we need to spend some resources, more iron to get the belts over there and all that. And yes, obviously, we're gonna do that at some point. If we continue the series into the late game, then yeah. We're gonna tap in every resource node that's on this map to make just the mega factory that gives you 10,000 iron per minute or something like that, because you're gonna need it eventually. This is all fun and games until you notice that you did something that was fun and got something that was really necessary. Resources. Same in Ark, right? You just get on your Enki, go out there, harvest all that metal, you have your fun while you're doing it. But you're usually not doing it for the fun, you're doing it because you need the resources. Well, the moment you get that Enki, you're going out there and you do it for fun because you look at the numbers and you say, wow, this goes so fast compared to what I was doing before, let's do some more, and you have fun with it. And after a while, you're just doing it because you have to. This is kind of the same. Not gonna lie. It's the same. Okay. Where are we? Still those 25 more?